All right. Hi, guys. I'm Mercedes. I've been with this company for a little over 2 years. I am AMM. Kimmy has been with me for a little over a year now, and she's a teacher. I'm so happy she found me on IG, and she has blessed the team with such good content. So I told her she had to do a call and teach you guys, and she really needs to start charging because she's just phenomenal. So she's going to take it over. And yeah, I hope you guys learn a lot, something or two.
Thank you, Mercedes. Hi, everybody. As Mercedes says, I'm Kimberly. I've been with Monet for about a year, a little over a year, since February. I am a middle school teacher as well. So that's kind of how I got the hints on how to use Canva. Kind of got the heads up on it. I use Canva in my classroom, my virtual classroom, to create different things on their modules, different pages. So I was already kind of familiar with it. So it was a very easy transition over into using it for the business. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys so we can take a look at what Canva looks like together. Okay, so this is the home page for Canva. Let me make my screen a little smaller. Okay, so this is the home page for Canva. It's free to make an account, but they do also have Canva Pro, which basically unlocks a lot of different features, which I'll show you in a second. But even with the free version, you can still utilize some of the Pro features and just download them with watermarks. So what I usually make are Instagram stories. So today I'll show you how to make an Instagram story. At the top, because it's recommended for me, is an Instagram story, but you can also find it under social media. They also have templates for Instagram posts. So they're square shaped as opposed to like rectangular shaped like a story. Facebook posts, so they fit for your Facebook posts. They have things for Facebook cover, TikTok videos, YouTube thumbnails, all types of different templates already created. So we're gonna make an Instagram story. It usually starts out as a blank template, and then they have recommended ones for me on the side, as well as different recommended types of templates to make for Instagram stories. So if you're into like the this or that, if you're trying to do content to kind of build up like your brand and like your niche and who you are, like the 80% of what you post besides Monet, this would be a good place to start. They have a lot of fun things already made for you, so you don't have to create it. But what I usually look up, and they have quizzes, bingo, get to know me, whatever. What I usually look up is collage, like I'll type in collage because I utilize a lot of photos in my content, either product photos or photos of community, things like that. So I usually just scan to see what I like. You can hover over them and see if they're free or if they're from the Pro. It'll say Pro in front of it. This one says 1 of 8, 1 of 8. So that means there's 8 different layouts available. So I usually like the ones that have 8 different layouts available so I can choose. So I'm going to choose one of these up here. So if I click on this, you see how it has different types of layouts. I can apply all 8 and then utilize the pages that I want. So once I've applied all 8 to the current project that I'm making, I can give it a title. Like let's say I want to call it VIP perks, because I want to talk about the perks of a VIP customer. So right here, it's very easy to edit. I can just type in.
Real quick, can you tell everyone where you get your inspo from when you're about to create your content?
Okay, so for example, for VIP perks, if you look at the top, I have Pinterest open. So I get a lot of my inspiration from Pinterest. And then also to make sure my information is correct, I take things from the Monet Global website. So I literally will type in Monet VIP benefits, and I'll go straight to their website that describes the VIP program. So that way all my information is accurate. I'm not saying anything misleading, and I'm not wording anything in a way that the company wouldn't like approve of or really think is appropriate. So
share your screen
I like. Oh, my screen stopped sharing. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. 1 second.
Show the
I am more
Monet Global.
Yeah. I'm
how you
more of a
get the little
Teams
product.
user than I am a Zoom user, so give me a second. I use Microsoft Teams a lot more. Okay, so this is a website, and I literally just Google Monet VIP programs. Like anything I want to find, I just Google it, honestly. Here's my Pinterest page as well. I type in Monet product pictures, and I'll utilize any of these. This one I screen recorded from my phone and cropped it, so I'll show you how I upload the images. So that's where I get my information from. Also, I take product images from the website because they come out without the background. So it's very easy to do from a computer screen. It's not as user friendly. Canva's not as user friendly on the phone, just an FYI. So this is for content on the computer. I literally copy the image and sorry, that's one I already made. I'll go here and I will just Control V on my keyboard and it'll paste here. And notice over here, there's a little loading button. It's now in my uploaded images as well. So now I can literally replace this image that I've selected with the image that I just uploaded, and I'll just drag it and it'll replace it. And I can do that with any image I upload. So these are all uploaded images that I uploaded either from my phone or from the internet from my computer. So these are all of the images that I took right from the website, and they don't have a background, as you can see. And I don't have to drag it into the templated area either. So I can drag it where it replaces what was there, or I can place it wherever I want. So it's very customizable. But if you're not like super creative, this is a really good format for you to use because it's already created for you. If you ever make any mistakes, up at the top are the back, undo, and redo buttons. So it's super easy to go back to whatever it was that you did in case you make a little like I said, I take all my images either from Pinterest, from Instagram, from literally the internet. And then I'll just drag them here. So maybe I'll drag this one here and this one here. VIP perk. So let's say I want to put, what are the VIP perks, right? So let's say I don't really like this layout, like it has too many pictures, but I like this one because it has more room for words. Once I set up my page how I want it, I can delete the ones I don't like. And then I can also copy this page exactly how I did it. So up here, there's a duplicate page, and I can just hit duplicate. Right, so over here, I kind of already finished. How do I get rid of this bar? Hold on. Okay. I already finished making one, so I can show you how I would save it. So over here, I literally used the information about VIP program from the website. So that way all my wording was accurate. So I put VIP customer perks like Amazon Prime or Ipsy, but better. Again, these are content photos that I already had in my uploads area and then when you utilize Canva, you can upload images, videos. I have some like GIFs or videos and audio. I don't have any audio at the moment. Also, you can utilize different elements. So they have these little pop-ups. I can show you how I utilize these. And they have different pre-made text already with cute fonts. And then you would just type in what you want. I like to use the pre-made templates because they already have really cute fonts set there that go well with the layout. So I put a one-time fee of $19.99, unlocks so much. And then each slide, I like this slide a lot, so I copied it 3 times to have the same layout, but different information. So this one was free shipping, 50% off all Monet products. So I don't want to have the same image. So what I'll do is I'll just go to my uploads and I'll pick a different image to drag there, maybe this one. The Purchase Plus program. So I have a screenshot of an order that shows you the Purchase Plus little bar. So I utilize that one. And then this information I copied from right here. So I didn't recreate the wheel, guys. It's super easy to just take the content and the information that you need from the page. And then the birthday coupon. So these images I dragged on top of a picture that I found right here under photos. You can also just search photos if you don't have any content. So if you want like a skincare photo, they have free images, and then the ones with the crowns are pro. Those are the ones that you'd have to pay for. So when I'm done, and then free product of the month. These were also in the layout that I pre-downloaded. So once I'm done, I can just delete the pages I don't like. So these were already there. Okay, so now that I'm done with this content page, I would hit download. If I were to use a pro image down here, let me show you. If I were to use a pro image, like let's say right here, you see how it has the watermark of Canva? When I go to download it, it would show me either download with Canva Pro, pay and download, or at the very bottom, really, really tiny, is download for free with a watermark. So you could still utilize the pro content, but it would just have that watermark over it. So once I hit download, you can choose how you save it as a JPEG, PNG, PDF, whatever. I hit download. And then in order for me to get it to my cell phone, I just email this file to myself and my emails come to my phone. So it's super easy to save it. And then it's always saved in a folder anyway. So if I go to my home, and I go to all my designs, I'll be able to see all the other ones I've already created. So this is like my wallpaper for my phone. This is some other content I made. I can show you how I use the stickers. So this was a pre-made template with the messaging image already there. And then you can zoom in and make it bigger or smaller, whatever you need. And then if I wanted to add the element of, let's say, like an arrow or something pointing at something, I can just go here and I typed in search bar, and that's how I found it. It was free. If I wanted to do a different search bar, oops, sometimes I make typos, sorry guys. The ones with pro obviously are the ones you have to pay for. So I would just drag it to where I want it, and then I could resize it. And I could move it around, things like that. You could also move things in front of or behind something else. So let's say I made this super big, but I wanted it to be behind the other search bar. I would right click on my mouse and I would do either send back or send backwards. So to the back would be behind everything else, and then send back would be one item behind. So now it's behind the words. Send backwards one more time, and now it's behind the search bar, but it's still in front of the picture of the ocean. So there's a lot of different things that you can play around with, but I would just say the best way to utilize Canva is to just jump right into it. Use the pre-made templates that are made for you on the homepage, whether you're making a Facebook post, an Instagram post, or an Instagram story. Use the templates that are made. You can search anything. You can search a color if you like to do color themes. You can search simplistic. You can search literally anything, and then just play around with it. Utilize that back button, the undo and redo button. It's your best friend. And if you want to pay for the pro, it's like $60 or like $100. But honestly, you can utilize everything for free. If anyone has any questions, I can go over any questions that you guys have about any content that I create.
Does anyone have any questions this far about anything? Anything Canva related? Well, we're recording it, Sarah, so you'll get the full video. Do you want to show a more simpler content too, like using Unfold, using Pinterest, or do you want me to do that?
Yeah, I'm not on my phone, but I can join from my phone really quick.
Okay. So guys, Canva takes more time, but it's so much things to do and it's so creative. And once you start playing around with it, you'll find what makes you you again, like we always say, and you'll start doing kind of the same pattern, the same words, the same font. Maybe you'll add something that's more you. Kimmy is really good with this stuff, and she's always has kind of like those poppy colors, and like when you see her content, it's her. So we're in the business of network marketing, right? And everyone's going to want to see your stuff and follow you for you and when you screenshot other people's things, you don't know if they've seen it already on that other person's page, and that content, they're making it. Remember, your followers are following you for a reason, and it's because they like how you post, they like the things you post about. So when you do that, it kind of like takes away from who you are and your authenticity. So always get inspired by people's content and try to make it your own, even if it's the things that they say, it probably doesn't sound like how you would say it, right? So it's the same way as like when we do scripts and stuff like that. Like you can use the script but make it your own kind of thing.
Right. I love that, Mercedes. So for me, I get a lot of my inspiration from Issa. I don't know if you guys follow Issa, but she's one of the $1 million club earners. She's like 25. She retired. She was like in school to be a nurse. So, and she has a son. So a lot of her content is really simple. It's just like a picture of her and text. So that's a really easy way to make content if you have a lot of pictures of yourself. So that's super easy. It's less time consuming. So you can look at other people's posts for inspiration. And what I'll literally do is I'll screenshot what she says. Obviously, I'm not going to repost her because it's her, but the words that she says, I will write something in my own way, like how that would be from my story. Because a lot of the time she's telling her story. She says, 2 years ago, I was scrolling through Instagram stories as a new nurse graduate, and I saw work from Wi-Fi business posts with hair products. That was perfect timing for me. All I needed to do was buy my hair products, and I turned the $199 I spent on my products into a multi-million-dollar business. So I would have to word that in a way that is truthful to my story. I would say, a year ago, I was scrolling on Instagram, and I saw a work from Wi-Fi post, and I turned my 349 investment into whatever it is it's created for me, and it's going to become. And then I would talk about what it would become. So you don't have to feel discouraged that you can't make fire content because you're not like at the top of this company. You can still make really good content if you are just authentic, like Mercedes said. So I joined on my phone, Mercedes, but
I made you a host
on my phone too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay, so my unfold, oops, I don't even think I've used that in a long time. Let me reinstall it. But unfold is really easy, or you can just go on Instagram and make your content here. I kind of do that too. So in my like favorites, I'll pick a picture that I liked for like content. So like this one I really liked for my content. I can make it a GIF if I wanted to, if I held it down. But right here, I would just look at the picture, for example, that I saw. If you want to upgrade your beauty products, I'd look at what that says, and then I'd retype it for myself. And then if you want to, what are you looking for? And then and I'm not gonna write everything that she says. And then of course I would incorporate things that are related to me. are the things that I also like. So you want to talk the way you would talk. So I'm going to say the things that I would say. And then I would just kind of resize it. And then if you've seen other people post like words and then they keep popping up, how do they do that? You would just save that photo. And now if I go to my recents, it's right here. And then I would just add more words. And then I would save that and post both photos. And it would just pop up one after the other. And that'd be it. So that's another easy way to make content. And if you've ever seen someone, or even this like this, let's say I want it to be kind of shaded out, I would just go to the highlight, hold down my finger, and now it's shaded out. So like I'm still in the background, but now it kind of looks like whatever I'm going to say is going to pop out more. So see, I would save that. And now I have these 3 photos to post. Or I would delete this one. And that's how it would look when people tap through my story. So super easy. You don't have to utilize Canva if you are like nervous about all the different features. You can use Instagram. Instagram also has like Monet little GIFs too. So if you're not really tech savvy of like how to copy and paste the images from the website, just utilize what you know how to use. Um, but if you guys are comfortable with another form of media, I can help you with that one too. It's just all about playing around with it.
Do you want to share how you do the GIFs for the Monet thing? Real quick, like just an example on like the last picture you just did.
Say that again, Mercedes. Sorry.
Do a show them how you do a GIF, how you search the GIF for the Monet, and then
Oh, okay. Let me join again. Sorry, I left on my phone.
it's okay.
Give me 1 second, guys. And then just make me a presenter, please.
Okay, try.
Okay. So it's really helpful if from this point on you make a folder in your album with just Monet pictures or content pictures. You can call it whatever you want. I'm going to start making a more organized folders and albums for like different flash sales, different things like that. So most of my stuff is under like Monet info. So let's say I wanted to use just a mask photo, for example. Under my search, I would type in Monet, and they have these little GIFs already there. So I can move them, drag them wherever I want. They have this cute little one. So even if you have words with just text, but you want to just spice it up. I also have different wallpapers saved because I like to have different backgrounds that I could utilize. So you can just drag them around like that, wherever you want to put them. They're really cute. What else do they have? They have the wellness line now too. If you're talking about content, caddies, literally anything. So this would be good to put here because this is like a good common misconception. That is the car really free, you know? and then I could save that if I don't want to post it at this moment. This is right on Instagram, Kim. So I'm if you see, I'm on my Instagram story right now. That's my keyboard. And I just go to my folder that I have of Monet info, but it could be in my recent photos too. Did anyone have any questions?
So save your content, guys. Save things, because what you guys are seeing is everything in her folder in her phone that she's been used already. You can reuse the same stuff as long as you're not repeatedly doing it like every single day, like once a week you can post the same content about market partners, or every 2 weeks, the same kind of thing, so that you have really good content saved. On your busy days when you don't have time, you can always repost stuff. People aren't going to remember unless you post it way too much.
Right. And with Canva, if you want, you can make like a market partner content, and then every week, if you want, just go and change the font or change the background, change the color, change the layout.
Mm-hmm.
And you can keep all the pages the same with all the content.
Does anyone have any questions specifically on anything? No.
No questions.
All right. Well, I hope that was, that was super helpful, because you're always doing this for us, and we still ask you to do these calls. So we love it.
Of course. I hope it was really helpful for you guys. But you can always message me for help if you want to. And I am a sharer. I will always share my content. So if you follow me on Instagram, don't steal it. Just message me and I'll send you the blank one, or I'll send you the unposted one. So that way you can make it your own, or you can use it. I have no problem sharing my content. But like Mercedes said, my personality comes through my content. So we want your personality to shine through, so people will fall in love with you and trust you and want to build a business and get better hair and skin with you.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, Kimmy.
You're